Hello everybody, and welcome to another Movie Review 30, and with this setting, you may think we just saw another bad DC film. Thankfully, we didn't.
We didn't watch any superhero film anyway, so...
We saw a zombie flick.
From New Zealand, directed by Peter Jackson.
This was requested by Bigjackfilms himself, and today, excuse me, we are going to look over Braindead.
A.K.A.
Dead Alive. Dean, would you like to start?
Well, I first knew about this film back in my high school years, and it was a bloody good time I had with it. I mean, this was like a New Zealand's version of Evil Dead.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I kind of first heard about it via the alternate title Dead Alive, but over time, after watching some of Bigjackfilms' reviews, he has mentioned this over and over, and eventually this year, while I was looking for suggestions for my channel, Jack requested this film be looked at, and this is what we'll be doing tonight, given that we are shooting this late at night. So,
and we're going to try
and thankfully, this isn't a bad movie. You're not going to hear me go nuts.
So what you thought of it? Was it any good?
It was fun, but holy hell was it graphic.
Oh yeah, and this is a classic edition.
Yeah, and I had an edgelord phase. Trust me.
So anyway, and also if anyone who haven't seen the movie, spoiler alert.
Yeah, so Dee, would you like to begin?
Yeah, so the movie opens up on Skull Island. Okay, not King Kong's Skull Island, like a different Skull Island, where it opens up with the guy with glasses, with his like one of his crew stealing some certain animal, while they're being surrounded by the tribe that's warning him, saying, "No, you shouldn't take it because
then bad shit happens."
But he doesn't listen, and they just make a run for it. But then the creature bites the jerk right in the...
And that soon costs him his life as the other people see the curse, and then they kill him.
Yeah, that was a good way to start your movie. After that, it cuts to the title, Braindead, or Dead Alive, or...
whatever.
As the animal is being shipped to New Zealand to a zoo. As we meet our clumsy main protagonist.
And his creepy mom. And I do mean creepy.
Yeah, because she's sort of like a more creepy version of Lady Tremaine from Cinderella.
Except, think of Lady Tremaine as an incestuous pedophile. I shit you not.
Yeah, and she's brought out lies about our protagonist's father, which we'll get to later.
Yep.
Where early in the film, he meets his love interest. And also, I'm sorry, we can't remember any of the characters' names, so
do bear with us.
So try to tell us the names in the comments.
Please do so.
Where she's trying to find the right guy, which she does through a fortune. Probably from her grandmother, or...
Fortune and foreshadowing.
And so she asks him out to go out to a date, which he agrees, and they go to a zoo. But the mother starts spying on them.
But then the creature bites her in the arm, and then she basically mercilessly kills the thing. And let me tell you, it is graphic as hell.
Yeah, but before that, they see the creature, which is a rat monkey, and it was done through stop motion. And the rat monkey.
Yep. Yeah, before he ripped apart a monkey and just ate it. Yeah.
And then the mother gets bitten by the creature, and she kills it by squashing it like a bug.
And then over time she got infected and she becomes a zombie.
And the protagonist thinks that she's sick, but
no, she's down with that.
And also, let's go over to the pudding scene.
Oh, God. Because my friend Jack is spiteful, As we filmed our reaction to whatever disgusting scenes he requested.
This being one of them. And the pudding thing when blood spilling. And he was almost like he was about to throw up.
Yeah.
Where the guy eats the pudding that's filled with blood, and
then the mother eats her own ear with it.
And the woman just walks away puking off screen.
Yeah.
And also the mother's half of her skin's like, oh.
Yeah.
And she's talking like this when I'm slowly becoming a zombie, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then earlier, she ate the girlfriend's dog.
Yeah.
And she's like, your mother ate my dog! And she just goes on a riot, but then presumes thinks she's dead. Then she kills a nurse.
Yep.
His mother's nurse. And then the nurse becomes a zombie.
Yeah.
Things going crazy, but then now everyone thinks she's dead, where they start a funeral for her. And we meet the uncle character.
Mm-hmm.
Who is pretty much a creep.
Yeah, just a vile piece of garbage.
Well, in the funeral, like, the protagonist tries to get his mother's corpse out of there, but
yeah,
and everyone thinks that he's nuts. Like she.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
And then at night he tries to go back to his mother to get her out of the grave, but then gets these douchebags come and just try to ruin everything, and then one of them just pisses on
the grave, but then she just rips his dick open.
Yeah, and then two of them get killed while the other two just screw that shit, we're out of here.
Yep.
And then there's the priest.
Yeah, he may be a cool character, but don't get attached to him, because you'll die really quickly.
I kick ass for the Lord. Yeah, it was cool. He killed one, but then
he gets eaten, and then he has a fate worse than death.
And now our protagonist is watching over 4 zombies: his mother, the priest, the nurse, and the
jerk.
The jerk.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, that 2 of the zombies do it, and no, I am not going to do the fucking meme, because no, I'm not dignifying that meme in relation to this. Yes, there's even some stuff that's just too disturbing for me to even do.
Yeah,
I draw the line on some things.
And also, sadly, like the love interest thinks that the protagonist has gone nuts, and it's almost felt like he's abandoning her. But then we cut to the birth of the zombie baby. And oh my god, let's go over the zombie baby in this.
I don't even know. The first time I saw it, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
It's like an ugly, deformed baby.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can make this joke.
What?
It's how Caillou was born.
Oh, you mean that? Oh.
Yeah.
You went there.
Yes, I did.
But Caillou is Canadian. Well, blame Canada. Well, except for Jack. Because
I don't care, and I think Jack understands our anger.
Oh.
But then again, we had a purple monstrosity.
Yeah!
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so anyway, so he's pretty much taking the baby for a walk at public, but then things go nuts when the two start beating the crap out of each other, and the drunk bum's like, ah!
Yeah.
And then he's back to the house where the asshole uncle just notices things. He's keeping lifeless corpse for.
Yeah, and starts to blackmail him, and then over time, that's where he throws a party with a bunch of people. Dean, take it away.
Yeah, throwing a party, and it's also trying to like celebrating the death of his sister, and
I mean, to be fair, his sister was a creep, so I wouldn't blame him necessarily.
yeah,
That doesn't make him any less evil.
yes. As the girlfriend decides to try to see if he can help him, but then she actually learns the truth
Yep.
that finding out that he was keeping these 4 zombies a secret, and probably for a reason, because he didn't want the world to know about these things. Then she actually helps him to, my love, we had to get rid of them. And he agrees, and he poisons his mother and the other 4, and they bury them to make sure there'll be no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
But then the uncle just comes to ruin the movie, where he locks the protagonist in the cellar.
And tries to attack the girlfriend, but
All hell breaks loose where he realized the poison he used was only used for the animals, not for humans. And the zombies,
yeah,
and he's like,
they're meaner than ever.
yeah, much more mean. He's like, for God's sakes, run! And the zombies starts causing a riot, like killing everyone on sight, like ripping someone's face off,
Yeah.
someone's
Yep.
legs, and then and ripping someone's rib cage.
Mm.
I mean, it was, jeez, it's so bloody and gory, and we're all for it. And yeah, this was the time when Peter Jackson was his earlier films where he was doing more splatter stuff.
Yep.
Where he did Bad Taste, Meet the Feebles, this one, and Frighteners. I mean, this was before he did Lord of the Rings and the King Kong remake.
So all that's left is Bad Taste and Meet the Feebles.
But that's for another time. So anyway, as everyone's trying to get our protagonist, the love interest, the uncle are trying to get away from all this was, now there's a horde of zombies like everywhere, like where they're more aggressive, and then where the uncle just does this to the priest zombie.
Yeah.
And he gets hit in the balls.
Yeah.
And he loses his weight from the baby zombie.
Yep.
Where the love interest is with this other lady with glasses trying to say, please, oh, help me. But then she sees one of her friends who is a zombie, but then was pushed to the wall and being a light bulb head.
Yep.
You know, get it? Light bulb head?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, the love interest comes across the zombie baby where she's supposed to put the creature in the blender, but then no, I can't. But then gets vomited. I was like, you're.
Yeah.
And she punches the
baby out into the window.
And then again, I guess it hits the uncle right in the nards. It's like, damn you little shit! As for the protagonist, like, he's getting away from the jerk zombie, but then gets cut in half, and then his guts become sentient.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It is not a...
Yeah.
And his head is... Go.
His head is his literal anus. I kid you not.
And then the protagonist is up in the attic where he learns the truth that his father was with another woman. And realizing that his mother has been lying to him. And it cuts back to the love interest and the other girl and the uncle where they're trying to get away from all the zombies, and the uncle was all like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's like, it's like Peter Jackson was probably having a blast with that sequence.
Yeah.
And where the uncle kills a zombie that has a gnome head. Like he...
Yeah.
And also the protagonist falls out of the attic when he's being chased by the gut zombie. where he saves his love interest from one zombie that has false teeth, thankfully, but then falls right into the window. Was it? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah. Oh no, we're he stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. But then also the uncle chases after the zombie baby right into the cellar, but then
It's where we see his mom.
His sister rips his ribcage and head off.
Yeah.
Well, the baby's all like. Then back with the protagonist with the lawnmower, who is all like.
Body's over. Yeah.
And also this sequence, take it away.
The protagonist has been my crush for a lot. Has been my crush for some time since I first saw that film, and let me tell you, this confirms everything.
Yeah, he just pretty much kills every zombie on sight, and he even kills the nurse and priest. It's like, yeah, kill. And the last one he kills is the jerk, like blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But last but not least, that guts zombie, but he has something that belonged to him, the little.
Yeah, the girlfriend takes it, and then the intestines finally dies.
Yeah, because that look that the protagonist made, he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sparing that thing.
Yeah.
And also, you want to we forgot to talk about the necklace that he had.
Yeah, that is a plot device. It's basically meant to be like the embodiment of good.
Like it's actually a sentient thing. Like it shows him what to.
Yep.
And also the baby kills that the other girl as like a.
As a skin suit.
And then the baby trips and hits to that light bulb zombie, and then
the whole place sets on fire.
Yeah. And now the protagonist and his love interest are the only ones left, but he says, "Wait, it's not over yet. I haven't seen Mom yet."
And
the mother
arrives, and it's this grotesque, repugnant thing that looks like Slanesh and Nurgle did it.
Ugh. You mean from a Billion Mandy?
No, Warhammer 40k.
Oh.
Slanesh is the chaos god of lust. Nurgle is the god of decay.
Yeah, her final form. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they make a run for it where they head up to the roof, and then the mother catches up trying to kill them both. And then he flips out in rage where he tells him, "Mother, you told me nothing but lies. Stuff about my father? None of it was true. You killed him and that blonde woman, didn't you? How dare you talk to me that way? Didn't you?"
And then she tries to do something vile to him, but thankfully he uses that pendant to kill her.
Yeah, like all that.
Yeah.
And she falls off back into the house and start bursting flames. And
yep.
Well, our two protagonists get out of there alive, and then a last shot of the zombie baby crying, begging for help, but
yeah, no one's gonna help that little thing.
Yeah, so this would retcon Caillou. Again, that kid show from.
Unless some moron finds him.
So yeah, all the zombies are dead.
And him and the girlfriend live happily ever after.
And he has no use for the necklace no more because they're now safe.
And that was Braindead.
Or Dead Alive. And I honestly wish I had a Blu-ray copy of it. But sadly they're out of stock.
Yeah, I was luckily we saw this on YouTube, and let me tell you, this was a really funny but over-the-top film. If you're not into that type of stuff, this wouldn't be for you, but if you are, then this will be up your alley.
I mean, if you like stuff like Toxic Avenger, Elfin Lead, Evil Dead, Friday the 13th or any of the other splatter stuff, then this is for you.
Well, you know what they say? One in the pink and one in the stink.
What is that supposed to mean?
Jack could explain that.
Okay, I guess I have to choose to believe it. So yeah, we had a really good time watching this. We definitely recommend it, right?
Yep.
And also, how should we rate this?
I'll give it an A.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, I give it an A as well. And also, the practical effects were amazing.
Oh yeah, you can never go wrong with practical.
And there's a short stop motion scene with the rat monkey, but
yeah.
But I would ask, who's your favorite zombie character in that movie?
I kind of like all of them, although a lot of them were all grotesque.
Yeah. Who was the most grotesque, the zombie baby or the guts zombie?
A tie between those two and the mother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I also really like that rat character, even though he was only in it for like a few...
Yeah.
I mean, again, Peter Jackson must have had so much fun making this film. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, this was his earlier days when he did splatter stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was sort of influenced by Toxic Avenger to do this kind of...
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we have anything else left to say, and also no trailers to talk about.
Given this was out long before we existed, so...
Yeah, and also we should give a big shout out to Bigjackfilms for this.
Yeah, thanks for the request. We'd recommend Braindead.
Yeah, and also he still have other films he requests us, like that Zorro film, Braveheart, and The Last Unicorn. But again, those we for another time, Jack. So we just need time because we are pretty busy.
So, what's the next movie review, 30?
Oh, not for a while. Well, maybe a classic addition to maybe to a King Kong movie.
Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe for the 70s remake.
Yeah, join us for that.
But not for a while because we're gonna need to get back to unscripted and hit and uncut. So
yeah,
stay tuned for.
Look forward to that. And we are hoping to wrap up this season soon.
Yeah, because. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go, guys. So enjoy our little 7-minute intermission.
So with that, this is Rock McGinnis
And Dean
of Lightpost Films signing off, and have a good rest of your day. Take care, everybody.
Party's over.
Thank you.